Hey people, it is me, Lisa Lillian, also known as, what am I known as? Hungry Girl! I'm live in my kitchen, right? Do you see my kitchen? It's right behind me. I am here today on this fine Devil's Food Cake Day. Lauren, give it up for Devil's Food Cake Day. Woo-hoo! Yes, that's not annoying in any way. It is Devil's Food Cake Day, and you know what that means. I'm gonna make something Devil's Food Cake-ish. It's chocolate cake. It's not necessarily devil's food cake. I have to tell you, I don't know if you guys out there know the difference between devil's food cake and plain old chocolate cake, but I started to do the research and I learned that devil's food cake is basically a rich chocolate cake that uses baking squares as opposed to cocoa powder. That is my understanding. It's my understanding that it uses baking. She's got a stick. She's got a stick. I don't know what. Lauren is always running around the kitchen trying to distract me. Listen, the dogs have bones, but they're still crying. It's okay. So devil's food cake typically uses baking squares as opposed to cocoa powder. And then I realized, hey, my recipe tonight, guess what it's using? Cocoa powder. So look, it's Devil's Food Day and I'm wearing a skull. We're all mixed up over here. Nothing makes sense except for the fact that I'm gonna make something delicious that you could make at home. You are gonna thank me forever. You are gonna love me. And I'm giving out today some artwork, some spoons, a mug, you name it, I'm giving it out. So the artwork of the day says, the only thing better than a friend is a friend with chocolate. If you like this art, send me some hearts. If you like the recipe, send me hearts, send me likes, comment. I'm gonna ask a lot of trivia questions. If you answer correctly or incorrectly, you are eligible to win. All winners chosen at random. It doesn't matter if you're right or wrong. We don't care. I don't even know if I'm right. So we are just having fun here today. By the way, I did sign the back of this. It says, "To the right thing." Hey, Julie. Hey, friends out there. The only thing better than a friend is a friend with chocolate. Okay, so tonight, you still don't even know what we're making. Are you excited? Are you excited? We are making, I froze this thing earlier today, but I made this earlier. This is a whoopie pie. Ooh, it's a giant whoopie pie, and it's frozen, which is why there's ice on it, and there's things gooing out of it. But if you like the way that looks, send some hearts, and I'm gonna show you how to make it. And if you like chocolate, which I think you do, you are gonna be very excited about this recipe. Again, I am giving out Hungry Girl measuring spoons. If you wanna win these, you have to click like and comment. Comment all day long, tell me whatever you wanna tell me. And giving away a Hungry Girl mug that you can use. Look, it's not a one-sided mug. It's a two-sided mug. I don't even know which side is cuter. One side has the logo. One side says "To the right thing." Who even knows? It's the best mug in creation. Now, tonight's recipe was inspired by a recipe out of my cookbook, Obsessed. If you don't know this cookbook, it's pretty great. It was like, what, number 12? I don't know how, at this point, it was like my 12th cookbook. It was a few cookbooks ago. It's not the most recent, but it is fantastic. Oh, this one's signed. And it is a double chocolate mug cake that I'm gonna turn into a whoopie pie. Like magic, people. Like magic. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna start now. I'm gonna ask questions later. Okay, so starting off, you have to have a Dateline mug. Just kidding. But it does help if you have a wide bottom mug. I have sprayed my mug with nonstick spray already because I didn't want to forget to do that. If you forget to do that, it's really no big whoop. But I've got a Dateline mug, don't be jealous. It's good to do this in a wide bottom mug so you have like that whoopie pie shape thing going on. All right, are you ready? We're gonna start by putting some dry ingredients into our mug. Are you following along? First up, this is 2 tablespoons of whole wheat flour. You can use whatever flour you have. If you don't have whole wheat flour, do not fret. You can use white flour, you can even use oat flour, you could use whatever the heck you have in the house. Don't worry about it. Next up, this is 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. I like to use the dark cocoa powder because I think it's more rich. So see this special dark cocoa powder? This, it's good stuff. So you can use that, or I might have used a combo, but whatever. I have all kinds of cocoa powder in the house. So there it is. So there's 2 tablespoons of flour, 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. Now we want to put in some baking powder. So there's a 1/4 teaspoon of the BP. This will help it rise. Baking powder, a simple ingredient. Okay. Next up, we've got some sweetener packets. So 3 sweetener packets. I am using Truvia. It is stevia based. It's a natural sweetener. You can use your sweetener packet of choice. Hey, Indiana. Hey, Jackie. Remember, you can win this. Okay. My kitchen is a mess today. So now I'm gonna mix the dry ingredients together. Just stir them up with a teaspoon, like so. And now I'm gonna put in my more moist ingredients, for lack of a better word, starting with 2 tablespoons of Almond Breeze unsweetened vanilla. You can use whatever unsweetened almond milk you have in the house. There's 2 tablespoons. 1, 2. Wouldn't it be funny if I accidentally just poured the whole carton in? No, it wouldn't be funny. Well, it would be funny because I have a swap out cake. Okay. Next up, we have 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And I'm using my fancy Hungry Girl measuring spoons for this, like you will be doing if you win them. 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. How are you guys doing tonight? Are you having fun? Yeah. Oh, wow, Jamie, we can get the book at 33% off. Jamie's always on it. All right, next, 2 tablespoons of egg whites or egg beaters. Jamie said, don't say moist. Moist, moist, moist. Moist is better than damp. You don't want damp cake. So 2 tablespoons of egg beaters. What are some words you hate? And what are some words you love?
Coagulate.
Good. Lauren says coagulate. We should talk about words we love, though, because we want to take like delicious, sparkle, glitter. Anyway, so 2 tablespoons of egg. Now we have 2 tablespoons of Greek yogurt. Just plain old Greek yogurt. Nice, thick, delicious. This is Fage 0% fat-free Greek yogurt into my mug. All right, so there's a lot of ingredients. Wait, what?
Sorry, we'll post the full recipe.
Oh, we are gonna post this recipe like there is no tomorrow at the end, okay? So don't be impatient. I don't even know what the URL is, so don't ask.
It's hungrygirl.com/whoopie.
Oh, it's gonna be hungry-girl.com/whoopie. All right, so now I'm mixing it in my Dateline mug. I know you guys are jealous of my Dateline mug. You know how I got this mug? I think I probably ordered it. No, maybe they sent it to me, but I do. I've been known to go to the NBC store and order all the Dateline merchandise. I have a Dateline tote bag, a Dateline throw blanket. I call it my murder blanket. Anyway, wait, while I mix this, are you ready for a chocolate trivia question? Hold on. I got a good one. I got a good one. Okay, how many cocoa beans do you think it takes to make 1 pound of chocolate? How many cocoa beans do you think it takes to make a pound of chocolate? All right, I'm mixing this because you don't want lumps. The thing is, you don't want powdery lumps. Powdery lumps, that's another bad word. All right, next up, my final ingredient, we're gonna fold in 2 teaspoons of mini chocolate chips. 2 teaspoons of minis, because minis go a long way. Teaspoon, teaspoon, good. So this mug is ready to rock and roll. Did anybody answer the question, how many cocoa beans it takes to make a pound of chocolate? The answer is, no one's answering, it's 400, but you can keep guessing after the fact. You know why? Because we don't care if you get the questions right or wrong here. It doesn't count. Right answers do not count here. Whoever said they did, they had it wrong. Okay. Now, this is what we do. The mug is ready to go into the Hello Kitty microwave. So you take your Dateline mug and you put it in your Hello Kitty microwave for 2.5 minutes. Lauren, set the timer for 2.5 minutes. I've got a timer on the microwave, but the microwave's from 1999, so don't get all excited. 2.5 minutes in the microwave, and we wait. So the thing about this recipe is when you make it, first of all, it's tremendous and it only has around 220 calories. So kudos to the Hungry Girl recipe for that. And you have to let it completely cool. So when I show you how to build your whoopie pie, I'm gonna use this one that I made earlier, but you didn't see
Erin
that.
says you don't remember this, but her and Josh got me that Dateline mug for her birthday. for your birthday 1 year.
No, she didn't. I got it from a press release.
Oh, and she
It was I think she got me a different mug. Erin's trying to take credit for everything cool. It came in the mail on a press thing. But Erin, you get the best birthday presents in the world. Maybe you got me another Dateline mug. Now Erin's like, no, I got her a Dateline mug. All right, are you ready for another question? Okay, true or false? This is a true-false question. If it's true, you say true. If it's false, you say false. Chocolate, Lauren's laughing, was used as currency in Mayan times. Was chocolate used as currency in Mayan times? Chocolate used as currency in Mayan times. Yes, no, maybe. Was chocolate used as currency in Mayan times? Is anyone answering? Thank you for liking my microwave. You can see it. Hold on, I'll show it to you. Do, 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 do. There's the microwave. There's the mess. There's Lauren. Okay. I have a very fancy setup here.
Oh, did you show them me?
I don't know if anyone got to see Lauren. Yes, what can you win? You can win this chocolate art that took me hours and hours to make. It says the only thing better than a friend is a friend with chocolate. To the right thing. This is 7 points, this recipe. That's a decent amount of points, so make them count. You could also win this mug.
People are saying true and false.
Okay.
Mixed fruit.
You could also win spoons, Hungry Girl spoons. All right, the answer is true. It's true. Chocolate was used as currency in Mayan times, so much so that people were making fake cocoa beans out of clay. That's what counterfeiting was. Cocoa, is it 2.5 minutes? Yeah. Lauren forgot the timer.
It just-
Oh my gosh.
Look,
It is, the timer's gone. All right, so wait, they were making counterfeit cocoa beans. What the heck, man? I think it needs another 10 or 10 seconds. You have to wait until it's fully set. So if you have a microwave from 1999, it's gonna take a little while. But at the end of the day, it's gonna look like this, baby. It's gonna be a whoopie pie. And yes, chocolate was used as currency. Okay. Are you ready? So the thing about this recipe is that it's really puffy. It's totally puffy. It's a large cake. It is so big and it does not stick to the sides. So you could see, watch, I'm gonna show you how to pop it out in a minute. But look at that, look at this. Please like this if you see the smoke and you see the steam, I should say, and you can smell the chocolate. Please sniff your screen. All right, are you ready for one more question before we continue on? Question. How many Hershey's Kisses a day does the Hershey's factory make? How many Hershey's Kisses per day does the Hershey's factory make? Do you know? Do you know? Guess. How many kisses? Is it 5 kisses? Is it 10 kisses? Is it 20 kisses? Is it 1,000,000 kisses? How many kisses a day? Lauren, do you want to guess?
Yeah.
She's going to guess.
100,000.
She says 100,000 kisses. What do you think? More? Less? Tell me. Is anyone guessing? OMG, that looks great. Okay, so it does. So here, I'm going to show you now. I'm running a knife along the edges of this mug so I can show you. You just get the cake ready to pop out because you want to pop it out and let it cool completely. I've made like 4 of these in the past 3 days. 900 million. Close. They make 70 million kisses a day. 70 million kisses. And by the way, the Hershey's Kisses are not named because it has anything to do with kissing, but it has to do with the sound that the machine makes when the kisses are made. Isn't that cute? It must sound like that kind of thing. All right.
Guess what I made a terrible guess.
Karen, your guess was great. Okay, I'm popping it out. Ow! It's hot. Ooh-wee, that is one beautiful mama cake. All right, so look at this cake. Can you see that? Does anyone see the gorgeousness that is this cake?
Ooh.
So this cake itself only has 180 calories, by the way. But when I put the filling in, it's gonna have 220 calories or so. But look at the size of it, it's beautiful. So Here, the deal is this. Do not try to slice the cake. Do not try to top the cake. Do not try to fill the cake unless it is completely cool. It's going to be about 15 to 20 minutes. If you're impatient, you think your cake is cool, you're wrong, and it's going to melt. So it's not a good thing. So now this cake I made earlier today, so I'm going to slice it horizontally. Erin, are you mad at me? Somehow I feel Erin's mad at me. All right, I'm slicing the cake horizontally. Now, do not slice your hand. You can twirl it in a twirly-rific motion to help you slice it beautifully. But the cake is thick enough you want to slice. I remember back in the day I sliced Vitatops, and you'd almost slice your hand off. Do you see this? It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. All right, now I'm gonna fill it with the filling. And so here's the deal. I took the easy way out, and I'm just using whipped topping because, let's be honest, everybody likes whipped topping. I was gonna make a filling out of marshmallow fluff and this and that and the other thing, but with such a small amount of filling, why do you wanna fuss, right? You don't need to fuss. Fussing is for other people. It is not for us. We don't fuss. We're all about ease. So now we're gonna take 3 tablespoons. I know it's really tempting to take more than 3 tablespoons. I was gonna use my fingers, but then I was afraid some people would complain and be like, ew, Lisa, don't use your fingers. Even though guess who's eating this? It's gonna be me. So we're gonna do 3 tablespoons. Is everybody enjoying this? Can you see this? Who can see this?
You can back it up a little bit. Maybe.
I'll back it up, people. All right, 3 beautiful tablespoons. Do I owe an answer to a question? No, I don't think I do. All right, we got 3 tablespoons. And then we're gonna cover this up. And we're gonna fix up the whoopie pie. You could freeze it like I did earlier. Or you could just go like that and make your crazy whoopie pie. Do you guys see how gorgeous this is? Yeah. Do you see? Should I bite into it?
Yes.
If you want me to bite into it, click likes, because it's late. It's late in the day for me to be eating. But it looks so freaking good. Should I cut it or bite it?
Bite it.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna bite it. All right. Ah. Mmm. I feel like I'm 12 years old. This is my favorite. I have to say, this recipe reminds me of my days of eating Yodels and Twinkies and Drake's Cakes and Ring Dings. That is like my life. I have the palate of a 12-year-old boy, and all I want to do is eat things like this. But thanks to me, now you can eat things like this and not feel bad, because is this not the most satisfying 220 calories you can ever imagine stuffing in your face? Happy Devil's Food Cake Day, people. I have given that to you as a gift for Devil's Food Cake Day. I hope you appreciate it. All right. That was fun. There's a lot of ingredients in it, but I'm telling you it's worth it. And I bet you have most of those ingredients in your house. And continue commenting and liking, and you can win this special sign that took me hours and hours to make with my special scratch paint. Or you can win a set of Hungry Girl measuring spoons like these that you want in your kitchen. Boop. Or this 2-sided mug, not one side, but 2 sides. Just for talking and hanging with me. So have a great, great, great Devil's Food Cake. Devil's Food Cake Day. I'm gonna go now because I have things to do. I have to go to the farmer's market. All right, you be good, stay safe, stay healthy. I love all of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll be back later in the week with more recipes. I am Lisa Lillian, also known as Hungry Girl. Till next time, chew the right thing.